Hello everybody, this is LagTTJEcho. I'll be casting a game on Metalopolis. I'm spawning as the red Zerg here in the right position, and my opponent for this game is actually ROOTDestiny. So I normally don't bother with the good luck, have fun, because in all honesty, I don't want my opponents to have good luck, and I don't really care if you have fun or not. So for some reason this time I did say good luck, and he doesn't actually respond, so I found that a little funny. I think I played this game after playing the same Zerg, I think his name was Dalai Lamer, and I played him like 8 times on ladder in a row. So I was already sick of ZVZ at this point. But anyway, still just going with my normal opening, getting the Overlord Scouts. I'm always lazy. At the beginning of the games, I take my hands off the mouse and the keyboard because there's nothing to do this early in the game. And I usually watch TV while I play, so I don't feel the need to spam for APM or anything like that. My Overlord got a little far. I know he's not there. And once again, just gonna run out and try to find out if he's going for a hatch first opening or not. Close the timer again, so hopefully you didn't look at that. I always like to put my spawning pool right here because it just seems like such a good idea to put a spine crawler somewhere down here if lings do get into your base. You can put your queen right here, it makes a pretty good wall. The problem early on, without vision of what he's doing, there's not really much to talk about. It's got my overlords moving along right now. Oh, and there's his overlord. And there's his other one. So I still wasn't sure where he was. This one's coming at kind of an awkward angle, so kind of looks like it was coming from this base, and it got sent down and across. But I'm pretty sure the distance that my first Overlord covered is a lot more than the distance that Overlord covered, so it seems more likely that he's down here. Although I don't think I knew that at the time. I think I thought he was over there. So getting my first 4 Zerglings out. And yep, I thought that he was in the left position. So there my Zerglings go. Gonna grab my expansion, and seeing his Zerglings come out, I now know where he actually is. So I'm just going to pull mine back. So he's actually ahead in Harvesters right now. I've just been making Zerglings. I like to do that to get my expansion up earlier. He wants to go for his. And a little bit of micro going on. I think he might win. Nope, I won that. I'm just checking out what he's doing. I see his Baneling nest. Gonna try to pick off a couple drones. I think I get just one. Oh, maybe not. Did I get that second one? No, just the one kill. So he's quite a bit ahead in drones right now, but speed is just finished for me. And I saw his Baneling nest, so dropping spine crawlers, getting the second queen ready. Because I don't like fighting Banelings with Banelings. It's really annoying to lose games because you made one misclick. So I pretty much don't use Banelings in ZVZ unless it's more for like an all-in. Just because you can smash a ton of them into roaches. So he is quite far ahead. I know he's getting the expansion, so I'm not expecting him to come attack me because spending money for the expansion and for the Baneling nest means he couldn't have been making pure Zerglings this whole time, so he's taking more of a defensive position. And I'm okay with that because I've got my defenses set up, I've got 2 queens, 2 hatcheries, so I'm going to be ready to start pushing out my economy, and he can't leave his base. Even if he were to match Speedlings, it's unlikely he's going to be able to kill me because of my queens and spines. So I'm just poking around. It's a lot easier to micro just Speedlings against this kind of thing. And also following him out to pick off his Overlord, knowing that his Speedlings can't kill this queen because I've got a lot more Speedlings than him. So I've actually passed him in the Harvester count right now. and supply blocked him, so I'm doing really well. I just have to make sure to keep an eye on him and see if he's droning, is he going roaches, and that's going to be my response, because if he does go mass speedling, baneling, then I will need roaches to survive. So I'm just going to run around seeing his first couple roaches, and that's going to tell me I do have some time. Losing a couple Zerglings there, no big deal. As long as I have more Zerglings than him, I still have map control. So I'm going to drop a third spine just in case he tries some super early push. And I've got quite a lead in Harvesters, just because I have control of the map. He can't see anything I'm doing. So here he comes with a little bit of Zerglings, and I'm just going to do my best to trap them, killing a couple of those. Still maintaining my Harvester lead. And these spines, once again, were just in case his roaches tried to run around and get behind my minerals or anything. I'm just going to pop over to the production tab. Now, I am spamming a lot of roaches. And that is because I haven't been able to get too good a look at his drones, and it turns out he is droning quite hard, and that's just got him the lead back. He's got a lot of gas saved. Obviously, I didn't know that at the time, but looking at the units tab, we're about even on army. I've got a few more Zerglings than him, but he's playing unsafe right now. He's got a lot of drones, and running in here, I saw that he had a lot of drones. The reason is because he's playing a guessing game. He can't see what I'm doing. He got in here once and lost a lot of Zerglings, and I guess didn't look at my drones or just didn't know how to count them. So I knew at this point that he was way ahead in Harvesters just based on the saturation at his natural. I was moving out with all of my roaches, leaving the spine crawlers in case he went for some sort of counterattack, and back to production tab. He's going for lair and all this other stuff, and all I'm doing is pumping speedlings, because with this many roaches I'll easily pick off any banelings he has to allow my speedlings to really get in there and do damage. So notice not losing a ton of lings to the banelings at least. And I do have just slightly more roaches than him, but a lot of speedlings that are being rallied into this fight. And because he had to pull all of his drones, his income is absolutely terrible now. And double his supply. Game is most definitely over. A little bit of rage, because obviously, if you don't know how to scout, he saw the spine crawlers, assumed that means I can't attack, and a little bit of a back and forth. It kind of confused me, because I tricked him into thinking I was someone who wanted to win. And last time I checked, when you leave the game, your opponent wins. So I'm pretty sure I won this game. If I'm wrong, then I need someone to let me know. So until next time, this is Jecho reminding you to always GG your games. Unless you lose, then cry imbalance. Even if it's a mirror match.